We'll sketch a graph in this exercise. The equation that we'll be graphing is x squared plus y squared minus 4x plus 6y plus 4 equals 0. Now, we can tell by looking at this that it's going to be, this is the equation of a circle, so our graph is going to be a circle. But in order to be able to graph this, we need to be able to determine the center of the circle and its radius. And to do that, we're going to have to write this equation in the standard form for the equation of a circle. So let's just take a look at the equation itself here to begin with. To write this in standard form, I have to complete the square twice on this equation. And so I'm going to begin by grouping the terms that have x in them, and also make a second grouping of the terms that have y in them. And then I have this plus 4 term that I'm just going to leave outside the groupings. Now I will complete the square inside the first set of parentheses. So I would have x squared minus 4x. And to complete the square, I add half of the coefficient of x squared. Half of negative 4 is negative 2, and when I square that, I get 4. So I'll add 4. Now I don't want to change this equation. I want to have an equation equivalent to the one I started with when I finish. So in order to do that, I'm going to have to subtract 4 as well, because I've just added 0 here. I haven't changed the equation. The terms that involve y, when we complete the square, again I will add half of the coefficient of y squared. Half of 6 is 3, and when we square it we get 9, so we'll add 9. And we'll also subtract 9 so that we've really added 0. And then we have the plus 4 term, and that's equal to 0. Now I'm going to regroup this with the numbers that I've subtracted outside the parentheses. So I'm going to write this as x squared minus 4x plus 4 plus y squared plus 6y plus 9, and then I'm going to subtract 4, subtract 9, and I have plus 4 here. Now let's write this as a square of a binomial. X squared minus 4x plus 4 is x minus 2, the quantity squared. Y squared plus 6y plus 9 is y plus 3, the quantity squared. And here I have negative 4 minus 9 plus 4, which leaves me with negative 9. And when I add 9 to both sides of the equation, I get these two binomial squares are equal to 9. Now let's write this then as the last step in the standard form for the equation of a circle. I would have x minus 2, the quantity squared, plus y minus negative 3 squared is equal to 3 squared. This is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. So this tells us then that the center of our circle is going to be 2, negative 3, and the radius will be 3. And let's write that over here. We know that the center of this circle is 2, negative 3, and we have found that the radius is 3. So I'm going to plot the center, but keep in mind that the center of the circle is not actually part of the graph of the circle. It's just going to help me find some points that are on the circle. The radius is 3, so I can go 3 units to the left of the center, 3 units to the right of the center to get a point on the circle. I can go 3 units above the center to get another point. I can go 3 units to the left, and I can go 3 units down. So these 4 points that I've just plotted are points on the circle, and I'm just going to draw a circle through those points. And we could label this with the graph, with the equation, x squared plus y squared minus 4x plus 6y plus 4 equals 0.